everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren. And on my channel, we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be presenting you the 5 pieces that you need to start a luxury jewelry collection. I've been investing a lot of time and money lately into my jewelry collection, and I've kind of moved away from bags to focus more on my jewelry and to kind of build a luxury jewelry collection that I love. So if you're curious to see what my 5 picks are, then please keep on watching. The first piece that we're going to talk about is, in my mind, the centerpiece of any luxury jewelry collection, and it should be a timeless watch. So that means not a leather bracelet, something stainless steel like Rolex, AP, Patek, all of these brands. So for me, the one that I do have that started my luxury jewelry collection is a Rolex. This is my everyday Rolex. It's a Rolex Datejust in size 34 millimeters with a pink dial, a fluted bezel, and I love this watch so much. I feel like even though I now have another Rolex, this is really the watch that kind of started everything. And it is what I would call the center of my luxury jewelry collection. I feel like any person should have a watch. It's a fashion statement. It's also a luxury statement. It shows your personality. It shows that you're distinguished, refined, classy, elegant, all of these things. Obviously, there's a billion of models of watches out there, so I won't be, giving you recommendations, but here and there, think of like the big names and the big models of these names. So, for a Rolex, for example, like either a Datejust or Submariner, if you're a guy, like don't venture out too quickly. For your first piece, I would recommend stick to, the normal classic models from the brand. So if you're like for AP, for example, this would be Royal Oak. So look in these collections and find something that you like. For your first watch, I wouldn't consider investing like, I don't know, like 50 or 70,000. I would keep it at like 30 or under. You can find a lot of these pieces that are pre-owned as well, especially Rolex. There's a big pre-owned market for them that have been certified by jewelers and such. So look into that, but I would definitely recommend having a timeless watch as a piece to start your luxury jewelry collection. Next up, for your starter jewelry collection, I would recommend a Cartier Love Band, and the one that I have is the Cartier Love Band in regular size. It's in white gold and it has the 4 diamonds. So the reason why I would recommend a Cartier Love Band and not any other, bands, because for other things, like I will tell you, there's certain options. Here's a couple of ideas of brands, but it's not going to be something specific, is because it's so iconic. Number 1. Number 2, the quality really is amazing. And the reason why I chose this bracelet and not another bracelet from either Cartier or VCA or any other brand is here I love the fact that you technically don't remove this bracelet a lot. That means you sleep with it, you shower with it, you, I don't know, go to the pool with it, whatever. And so you have this bracelet on at the times that you don't have anything else. So instead of looking naked, you at least have a bracelet. You at least have something that looks girly, that looks, classy, etc., elegant. Even at those times when you don't have your watch, you don't have your earrings, you don't have, the rest of your jewelry, you at least have something. And that's what I like about this bracelet, is that it stays on at all times. I've heard a couple of people say that theirs tends to fall off. This has never happened with mine, so I sized down quite a bit. So I actually got the size 14, which I believe is their smallest size. And, I kind of went back and forth in between size 14 or size 15. I really felt like size 14 was better because it was more like stuck on my wrist. Sometimes it leaves little marks, but it doesn't really hurt. And I love the fact that it's nice and tight and it sits in place. So this bracelet would be my ultimate recommendation to start a jewelry collection. The next piece that you need to start a luxury jewelry collection would be a statement necklace. And so here for me, the choice that I have made personally was to get the VCA 10 motif vintage Alhambra necklace. I have mine in white gold and mother of pearl, and I've been in love with it ever since I got it. I feel like it's so beautiful. It really is, you know, extra. It draws a lot of attention towards my neck, towards, you know, what I'm wearing here. I feel like it looks gorgeous. It's such a classy and classic piece, but it just has that wow factor. Now, this is obviously not a necklace that I wear every day. For every day I have something different. I have like a little pearl necklace from Burke, so something, you know, perfect for every day. This is something that I wear during my videos, but also, you know, for occasions. So whenever I go to like a fancy brunch, or like, you know, when I go to the mall, sometimes I'll be wearing this. But like, yes, occasions. I feel like you have to have a statement necklace, something that's like really for those wow factor, for those wow occasions. So for me, it was this one. There's obviously other options. You could get the 20 motif one from VCA, so the longer one. You could also get something from Cartier, for example. There's a lot of beautiful models from Panthère. That would be my choice because, again, it's extra. But yeah, I love the design of it. I love the look. It's very kind of aesthetic, but also like it's a little oriental, different. Definitely you can see that it's from Cartier. You wouldn't be wearing this like big panther thing every day. So it's a statement, it's like an icon, and it's something that you need to start any luxury jewelry collection. Next up in the must-haves to start a luxury jewelry collection, we have a right hand ring. So obviously you would be wearing your wedding band and your engagement ring on your left hand. So that's why for me I have nothing, so it's empty. But on the right hand you need something, otherwise it looks too naked, too empty. And so for me, the ones that I actually have two. I have the Cartier Love Band in regular size with 1 diamond. And then I also have the Cartier Juste un Clou ring with diamonds and also in white gold. So these are kind of like my stack of rings. So you don't need to have a stack. I personally chose to have a stack because I have nothing on my other hand, and because I feel like they're kind of complementary of one another. The Cartier Love Band by itself looks a little too much for me, like a wedding band. It's too, you know, wedding-y. But then the Cartier Juste un Clou ring by itself, I would feel looks a little too edgy. And if you did have, you know, then like an engagement ring or like a wedding band or both on the other hand, it would take away from it. So I feel like for me, having the combination of both is really perfect. But you could just go with 1 ring, that would be plenty. I would recommend something not like too large, not a statement ring, something that wouldn't take away from your engagement ring, because if you do have one and it's beautiful and it's like big and gorgeous, then you need all of the attention to go on that side, on that hand. So I would find something that's a little, you know, subdued, understated, not too wedding-y, but I've seen, for example, some very cute ones. There's one from, it's from Cartier and it's from the collection called Clash. That would be really nice, kind of depending on your style. If you're looking for something a little bit classier, there's the Cartier Trinity ring that's also very beautiful. Again, I will include pictures either here or here for reference so you have an idea of what it looks like. But just something to fill the void, to, you know, make sure that you have something not too extra, but kind of, you know, somewhere in the middle. I feel like you at least need to have 1 ring on your right hand. And lastly, the last thing that you need to start a luxury jewelry collection would be a pair of everyday earrings. And so here the ones that I have is a pair of earrings from Burke's. They're called the Burke's Freshwater Pearl Drop Earrings. I really like them. So Burke's is kind of like the Canadian equivalent of Tiffany's. So you have the quality, the authenticity, the aftercare and everything like that, but we're not at the prices of Tiffany's. So that's what I really enjoy about this brand. It's very subdued. So for a pair of everyday earrings, I would recommend something like a pearl or diamond studs. You can have the little drops, but not like the long ones. I would definitely avoid having long earrings. for that. You could also potentially get what I was wearing earlier, actually, the VCA Vintage Alhambra earrings. You could be wearing that. It's not super subdued. For me, that feels a little too extra for everyday earrings, but you could. I mean, there's really plenty of options out there. I would keep it casual, something that you can wear, you know, think about like a day of errands, something that you can wear for a day of errands. So we're not looking at like occasion earrings, anything like that. If you want, if you're also not allergic, you could get a pair of the little Chanel CC logo earrings. That would also be a very good idea. For me, I'm allergic to metal, so I actually had a couple of pairs and it really wasn't working. I couldn't keep them on for more than like a couple of hours at a time. So I ended up selling a few pairs, and then I think I still have 1 or 2 pairs. But yeah, really not a great idea for me. But if it's, you know, if it works for you, then why not? I think that would be fine and subdued enough for every day. I feel like you need a pair of earrings, and if you don't have, you know, holes in your ears, then you really have to get your ears pierced. I feel like it's a must. It's very girly. It adds a lot of character and a lot of, I don't know, kind of dresses up your face. So I'm not someone to wear a lot of makeup. I actually like don't wear any makeup to work. Not even mascara, like nothing. I like the idea of letting my skin breathe, but then I feel like I need something to, you know, make me look like I'm awake, make me look like I'm actually at work and not in my bed. And for me, a pair of everyday earrings does the trick. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was informational and beneficial for you in case you were looking at starting a luxury jewelry collection. I would really say these are the 5 key pieces that you need. You don't need to start venturing into other stuff like brooches and whatnot right now. Really stick to these 5 ones. There are some of them you don't really need to be spending a lot of money on, you know, like everyday earrings. I would say like $500 or under would be perfect. Really concentrate your money on the watch, and I would say on the statement necklace. These are pieces that you'll be keeping forever and ever. So focus on that, but for the rest, you don't need other stuff. Really stick to these 5 key pieces. So if you did enjoy the video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.